Watu wangu vipi tena, welcome kwa hii platform yetu maridadi sana. Nasema kama kawa kama dawa. Porojo News gives you all exclusive interviews, entertainment, sports, trends and all you have. So guess who I have today? Raftino. Papa di papa mwenyewe. Semaje kaka?
Poa sana.
Uko fiti?
Kabisa niko fiti. Wewe?
Karibu, niko fresh pia nashukuru.
Hapo sawa.
Karibu sana kwenye platform yetu.
Shukran.
Naitwa Porojo News.
Porojo News.
Hapa tumewapromise tunawapea interviews from all sectors.
Hapo sawa.
Entertainment, kila kitu. So you are our guest today.
Thank you.
I hope you're doing good.
Kabisa
nashukuru. Hali vipi? Siku mingi umeficha white.
Iko fiti nashukuru. Kupotea ndio nimepotea kidogo but nikutafuta tu. Ukiona msema amepotea kidogo ni vitu mbili. Either things are not going well ama they are going too well. Sasa acha tuseme tu iko hapo katikati.
Iko hapo katikati.
Utafuta tu.
Ndio fiti. Ndio ni fresh kupatana tena wakati mwingine.
Yeah.
So kwenye segment yetu leo ningependa kwanza nianze na introduction.
Okay.
Kwanza waambie watu wangu wewe ni nani? Watakujuaje ama watakufuatilia vipi ndio tuweze kuendelea.
So officially Raphael Valentine Ashika, popularly known as MC Raftino. I host events. I also hire out public address systems, but majorly I am an MC. I also know how to DJ, but the most I think kitu most inanidefine sana on my work ni I am an MC.
When ni MC,
mini MC.
When ni DJ,
yeah, mini DJ.
But when ni entertainer.
But generally let's say I'm an entertainer.
You're an entertainer.
Yes.
That is wow. Yeah. So kidogo kabla tusonge mbali ningependa utueleze safari yako ya UMC kidogo. Hebu tueleze ulianzaje na unaionaje?
I think UMC is something that ni inborn tu. Ndasema since nikiwa mdogo I started nikifanya solo verses since if I remember very well, since was it nursery? Yes, since nursery. I remember my first poem nilisema solo verse nikiwa nursery. So generally hiyo public speaking it was just something in me since nikiwa mtoto. All through nime participate in drama festivals, music festivals, na most of them I was participating kama a solo, nafanya solo verse. So hivyo after kumaliza high school, when I was in high school I started dancing. Nikaingia into dancing kabisa and I started performing nikiwa bado high school. After finishing high school nikaendelea na kudance kiasi. So but immediately after high school dance kidogo, then I left, nika join NYS for like 2.5 years, finished, nikarudi. When I came back the industry had already moved forward. So I came back into the industry, nikaanza kudance tena. So after dancing for some time, unajua as you grow you continue exploring and realizing what you want.
Yeah.
So during your time na dance ndo nikaendelea nikiperfect skill ya MC. So I think I've been MCing for the past 9, if I'm not wrong, 10 years. Let's say 10 years.
Wow.
Yes.
10 years.
For the past 10 years.
That is a good experience. Okay, so you're still a dancer?
Yeah, generally haikutoki. Hata when during my events na nini, I usually hype people up nikiwa na dancers on stage. So the routine tunazifanya tu zote pamoja. So generally dancing, I think kuna vitu zinaingiana. If you're an MC, inaingiananga na being a DJ, na at the same time inaingiananga na kuwa dancer. So hizo vitu tatu I think zinaintamari.
Okay.
I think ukiwa DJ peke yake ndio chances are very high you will not be a dancer, but you can be an MC.
You can be an MC.
But ukianza as a dancer you can be a DJ
and be an MC
at the same time. Ukiwa MC uko katikati, una bridge hiyo gap, unaweza kuwa DJ and the same time unaweza kuwa dancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kwa kazi yako ile umefanya, hebu tueleze kuhusu a job that you've done ukafeel yenyewe this work nimeifanya to the best, ama ikaku nice yako yote.
I think I'll say job zote, kazi zote zenye nimefanya I usually give my best, my all. I usually give it, I don't give it 100%, I give it 110%.
Okay.
As long as nimekubali kukuja kufanya kazi. Payment does not determine how we perform. What determines is as long as we agreed. So as long as we agreed nitakuja kufanya, as long as we agreed nitakuja kuifanya. I will always give it 110. Sitabagua niseme ile iko na pesa less, iko na pesa nyingi, so I'll do this better. Zote I give it my best.
Okay. Na kwa hizo kazi bado there is that job you've done na ukasikia yenyewe this one even though I did it haikuwa my best, so tell us about that.
Hiyo actually I don't think nitaingia into it sana, but it was it was a wedding. Actually I was hosting a wedding. And it was someone close to me, so unajua tu mambo ya family, wanataka hiyo, ule anataka hiyo, ule anataka hiyo, and all of them are family, and then they are not understanding you are there on a professional basis. Hawajui that uko supposed kuifanya professionally. So nikianza, I remember I was still young kwa industry hiyo time. So definitely linikanganya kidogo, and that is up to date. Hiyo ndo kumbuka naona I never delivered to expectation nilikuwa nimejipatia, because I let other forces determine how the event was going to be run, and yet I was the MC. So since then it was a learning step. Nika realize that no matter the event that you're doing, as long as you're the MC, when you know how you're running the program, get brief. Yes, unapewa brief how you're supposed to run it, but once umeanza kuirun, do not let external forces interfere na mind yako wakati uko on the job already.
Just do it. Okay. How do you manage it to maneuver within this competition without cruising on others? Kugwarana hapa kule, entertainers ni wengi.
I think competition is inevitable in any industry. First unafaa learn that every day is a learning process. My last event was the last best I did, meaning I can do better. So from that event yenye umefanya, there's always something that you will learn. The new people wenye wanakam kwa industry pia, they are bringing a fresh taste and a different vibe. So you must, at the end of the day, you must also learn from them.
Okay.
Wale wenye wako mbele yako, you continue learning from them. Sababu kuna mimi nasema nimekuwa professionally kwa industry for like 10 years.
10 years.
Because after I think that was in 2012 ndo nilianza dancing. I got back to dancing and doing MCing part time. Then I fledged into doing MC full time hiyo time. So I learned from watu walikuwa kwa industry already before me. Yes, it is something I had in me, but crafts za industry lazima ulearn.
Zika teach more.
So your competition will always be there, and you don't take it as competition. Take it as competition, utaanza kufeel negativity towards the other person. Because kuna watu wamekuja after me and they are way ahead of me. Kuna watu wenye walikuwa before me na niko miles ahead mbele yao. So it's not about competition, it's about learning. It's the learning curve.
Okay.
The faster you learn, the faster you grow, the faster you adapt. Yes.
But there are those who take it as a competition.
Yeah,
but
definitely anyway. Kuna ule mwenye anaona ni competition kwa sababu maybe majority ni wale wenye ukiwa uko mahali never feel comfortable. Always want to learn, always want to learn. Learning can never stop. You'll always learn as long as uko kwa earth. You'll always learn. So ule unapata kuna mtu alikuwa mahali for so long amekuwa comfortable that unakuja, you bring a fresh vibe, a different vibe, instead of yeye try ku up game yake anachukulia as competition.
I saw you some other time na Kinambos na Lion there.
Yeah.
Hebu tell us about that project.
It's currently I believe it's still an ongoing project. Ilisimama because of elections, but it's inaitwa Radio Jambo One Love Tour. So One Love Tour tunaenda kwa kila county. We go to different counties every month, and generally Radio Jambo wana host programs zao in the morning kwa ground. Then during the day I am there with the crowd mpaka jioni. then akina Mbosi wanaingia from 3 venye wanafaa kuingia kwa show from
so it's just a program but done on the ground.
Yes, done on the ground. Yeah. So but sasa on the ground ikifika ni akina Mbosi, the program tunaifanya like an event kwa ground na mafans hapo sasa. So asubuhi ni program ya Gidi na Ghost from 6 to 10. Then from there na pick up as the MC with the crowd, hyping up the crowd, entertainment generally, entertainment from there mpaka tumalize jioni. Challenges will always be there. That is for sure. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, challenges are part of life. So kitu iko ni you adjust and adapt. Do not allow the challenges to put you down. We all fall. What matters most is you dust yourself up and you rise. As long as you are always putting in effort to do something, at the end of the day something will always come out of it. So usi lose hope that juu kama for example time ya COVID, I remember for like 3-4 months. Was it 3 months ama 4? The first 3 months ama 4, I did nothing at all. There's nothing I did. So it was just ile do uko nayo ni output, ni kutoka inatoka, hakuna do inaingia. So at one point unaanza kuwa frustrated, but at the end of the day you have to, that is the time that watu walifunguka akili, they started venturing into the online space, unajua. So ikiwa that time ningekubali mind yangu ikuwe set that sasa vitu zimefungika, nothing else, I think ningekuwa nimekwama bado. Ningerudi nyumbani. But around that time we came up with a program idea. Groups zimefungwa but wakati zilifunguliwa kidogo tu came up with an idea, na sahi that idea I think naona so many other people are doing it. We came up with doing gymming in the world. You go and work out in the world and there's music, live music, DJ and play music. So guys are working out kwa open space, not sasa confined spaces. Na naona saizi most of the gyms in the country now, that is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. It is my flyer na chali wa gym anaitwa Leon. We came up with the idea first. I think the first people to come up with the idea, and so right now so many people want to adapt to it. So you see kama singefunguka akili nione that at the end of the day we should do something. Nililink up na mtu mwenye yuko linked na entertainment, yuko linked na fitness, but we had to work together ndio tujue how we are going to move forward during that time. So ni challenge ikiwa always try to talk to people, find patio advice from different people, so that at least unafungua akili, unaona if I do this, if I try this, and then there's one thing, always try, usiogope.
Why did you choose entertainment and not any other department? There are so many things to work out here.
Yeah, true. I think.
Why do you like entertainment?
I think it starts from tangu nikuwe mtoto. When I grew up, nikiwa mdogo kabisa nilikuwa natoka chuo. In the house napata tukifika home ka buda iko home, ameweka ngoma za Alus Mabele, Kanda Bongo Man, na zinambamba na dance, unajua. So that is where music inaniingia. Then from there my mom also participate all through her life in sporting activities. She's a teacher, but I participate in sporting activities na musical activities akiwa tu shule. So I think hiyo nini ya music kwangu tu iko tu ndani, ikaingia tu. Siwezi sema ni kitu yenye nilikuja kuitaka baadaye. My big sis pia at one point, my big bro actually at one point he was an actor, although aliacha akaventure into different things. My big sis at one point alikuwa pia performing artist, dance nini. So ni kitu yenye nasema tu iko
ina run tu kwa genes.
Iko tu kwa genes za familia.
Wow, that is great. Nini inakuinspire more as you continue doing it?
First and foremost, it's a form of at the end of the day, as much as watu wengi watakani kuikubali, ni first and foremost you're looking for sustainability, employment, right? So ni imeni employ. It is what that is giving me my daily bread. Nini hiyo ndo inanilisha, inanivisha, unajua. It is the main thing. Entertainment is the main source of income in my life. But generally before I think ifike hapo inaanzaga na passion. It is something there are two things in entertainment. It starts with passion, but after being ikishakuwa ni passion,
then inakuwa source of income.
Business, the business side of it.
Okay.
Lazima you must find a way of making your passion earn for you.
And I think as an entertainer you reach many people.
Yeah.
Do you have a mentor, like that person you look up to and say this guy either musician, actor?
Yeah. I'd say the first person who made me believe that yes I can. When you're starting unajua kuna hizo doubts za can I do it, unajua kuna hizo doubts zenye yes you are doing it but unajidoubt. There's someone called Tom Juma, MC Juma. Actually he's an MC. He's older, ni generation iko juu yetu zaidi. So tulikuwa tunafanya activations KCB when I was still dancing. So during those days yeye ndiye alikuwa anapewa hizo job anatupea. So akituita during those times unachukua mic unaanza ku MC, yeye ndio MC but during the break unachukua mic una MC kidogo anakuambia je you can do it. So what he did once he realized I am a good MC. What he did ni aliniambia sikuji job kesho, wewe ndio uta MC.
Okay.
So he threw me into the fire but generally what he did, at that time I was seeing and I throw into the fire, but generally he was sharpening me, unajua. Yeah, so yeye ndiye alinipatia platform ya kwanza kabisa ya mimi ku MC, na yeye ndio basically nililearn hizo skills za kwanza za how to MC from him. Yes.
Okay.
From him.
How many youths have you employed? Because najua umeemploy wase kadhaa, hata mimi ushainipea job pale 1-2. Ni wase wangapi umepea job hivi approximately? I know you cannot tell all of them, but I know at least there's those youths you've at least called and given a certain job. Naweza sema approximately wangapi hivi?
It's a tall order hiyo figure kuiweka, because kuna watu wenye na work now, maybe kuna watu na work now once, kuna watu na work now repeatedly, but generally let's say ni watu wengi from MCs, DJs na dancers especially.
Okay.
Ni wengi wengi wako kwa industry wenye ni newbies. And actually I believe since mimi nilipatiwa huyo Juma alinipatia that opportunity ya ku MC when he realized I can MC. So I think that is the mentality yenye na kuaga nayo. When you come to me and you're a newbie uniambie ndiaje mimi ni MC, you're an MC, yes. Ukinipata nikiwa kwa job I will also throw you into the fire. You're an MC, yes, shika microphone, try it out. Unapata hiyo mtu kutetemeka hiyo time coincidentally inamjengia confidence.
Sure.
If you're an MC, I believe if you're an MC, as long as kuna kuoga na hiyo stage fright, but once una step on your stage na unaanza,
gain your courage.
So majority of the people that is how I mentor them.
Okay.
Sikalishangi mtu chini nakwambia I want you to do it practically.
Okay.
Come kwa ground fanya. Umeniambia wewe ni MC, yes. If you're not an MC, nikikupea microphone, we will know you're not an MC. If you're an MC but hauna skills, we will know. So tukishajua wewe ni MC ni skills umekosa, we will work on the skills.
Ningependa kukupea chance you talk to the audience before we come to how they will find you.
Yes.
Nataka uambie that thing you wanted to tell your audience, that thing you wanted to tell the fans. You have a minute. Take your time.
Yeah. Believe in yourself first and foremost. Believe in your craft. Whatever it is you believe you can do it. Do not procrastinate useme eti nitaanza kesho. I have done that through experience. Kuna vitu mob zenye nilikuwa nasema nitafanya na sikuzifanya on time, so I have learned through experience. So wherever you are, if you want to start. Ikiwa ni you are an MC, you believe you can be you are a good MC and you believe in yourself, anza, go to that event yenye unaona kuna MC, mwambie hi, I am an MC, nataka if possible you give me a platform. Maybe wa kwanza hata kupea, wa pili hata kupea, but watatu na waine watakupatia. So always first of all believe in yourself na anza. Criticism will always be there. That is one thing. You'll find criticizers everywhere. Even ile job yenye 100 people are telling you you've done a good job, there's always that one person who will always tell you haujafanya job fiti. Don't take it negatively, listen to them. Hiyo kitu wana criticize about, yes, inaweza kuwa ni porojo ama ni uongo ama ni nini, but generally criticize about it inamaanisha there's something maybe I like about it. So you always take it as a learning step, take it as a stepping step, learn from it, improve your craft from it.
Where can these people find you in the social media platforms and what have you?
Social media, I think Raftino, Instagram Raftino 254, Twitter Raftino 254, Facebook Mcee Raftino, Gmail for bookings it is raftino254@gmail.com.
Wow.
Yes.
And I believe as we go, the number will be passing through the screens as you watch. You can do bookings at the Raftino Entertainment. So yes, you have an event, uko na wedding, uko na activations, just don't hesitate to holler at Raftino.
Weddings, birthdays, road shows, brand activation, anything that you feel you need an MC, basically you need the entertainment package. I can come as a whole with the public address system, DJ, MC plus dancers, everything. Yeah, so feel free to reach out if you want to know the rates. We can always, the rates as equal flat, we can always negotiate depending on the budget and what you want. Yes, don't forget, subscribing does not cost you a thing. Hit that subscribe button, like and share the videos and interviews. It helps when the channel grows. He is creating employment kwa sababu there's a director here, there's a cameraman here, yeye yuko hapa. So it's when you subscribe, he will earn from it and he will create employment to other people. So subscribe, like and share.
Thank you once again. Just go to the subscription, do as you've been told. It's just as simple as touching on that kidude tu hapo, subscribe, like, comment. We are welcoming all criticism and everything. So thank you for watching this. Let's meet in the next episode.